Hey, you guys. Life Coach Bridget here to share some Me 3 love with you because that's what I do. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to each and every one of you individually and collectively. Look, you guys know that I'm a life coach and my specialties are relationships, parenting, self-care, trauma care, as well as business coaching. And recently I've been talking a lot about relationships because you guys, I want you guys to really strengthen what you have, okay? And let go of any unnecessary issues, baggage, whatever that's weighing you down. Let it go. Check this out. If you're in a relationship and your man is addicted to porn or whatever, you become his porn star, okay? You put it on him, all right? You fulfill his fantasies or you fulfill her fantasies, all right? That's what you're there for, all right? That's your man. That's your everything. You know, things that didn't work out last year, reflect back on them so that you can create new ways of bettering yourselves and strengthening your relationship and just being each other's best friend, being each other's, helpmates, being each other's backbones, going forward. No repeats of anything prior. I know people say, you should never look back to the past. I do. I reflect on it often. The reason why I reflect on it is because it helps me to keep from repeating the same mistakes of before, So when I reflect back, I'm like, I see myself doing that again. And it didn't work for me then in 2020. It didn't even work for me in 2019, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13 on back. Okay, so why do I keep repeating the same thing looking for a change? Somebody crazy. Must be me. All right. So instead, I'm reflecting back just so I can say, you know what? That didn't work. But you know what? I see where the error lies. So let me tweak it a bit, or let me throw that out. It ain't even worth it. Things like that. Start working on building your relationships. And parents, if you are struggling with the teenage blues, because that parenting doesn't come with a manual, okay? And most of the people who wrote books on how to be a parent don't even have kids, all right? So they're coming with these ideas, all right? And don't get me wrong, I'm not knocking anyone's views on what they've done or their perception of how parenting looks to them. I'm not knocking that. I am saying unless you've actually walked in those shoes, okay, the outcome is usually a little different, all right? Usually much different, much more different. So with that being said, parents, if you're struggling with the teenage blues, try this. Try listening to your child or your children. Try listening to them for a change and just see if that makes any difference. Hear what they're saying, okay? Repeat back to them what they're saying, what you're hearing, all right? Just to make sure that you guys are on the same page and that you're actually hearing what it is that they're saying. All right. And if you're not hearing what they're saying, then that gives opportunity, that gives room for them to be able to express themselves. Okay. But do not put words in their mouths. And children, if any kids are listening to this, any young adults listening to this, that goes both ways. All right. Because parents who have been there before, I would like to think that a parent's intentions is to always to steer their children in the right direction. Okay. But in order for that to happen, both sides must understand that this is a different day and age. The times have changed. Okay. And we must become knowledgeable of what's happening now. We must get in the now. Okay. That doesn't mean we have to change our ways of the past because some of those past ways are still relevant to this day. Okay. But let's try listening. All right, let's try that. I created an acronym for listen, and it's let's improve strategies to eliminate negativity. Let's try that. Let's improve strategies to eliminate negativity. Negativity between you and your child, between you and other young people that you may coach or mentor. Let's listen. But again, two-way street. That goes both ways, young people. Be open to listen to us too, okay? Because a lot of our ways are not outdated. And the wisdom that we possess, you would want that. You would want to gain the knowledge that we have, that we are willing to share with you. You would want that, all right? Take heed. Self-care. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. You must take some time out for yourself. You must take some time out for you. Must take some time out for yourself. I don't care if it's reading a book, sitting out on a porch, doing absolutely nothing, sitting in your bed, doing meditating, reading, shopping, whatever. Okay, whatever it is you do for you, and not for you and your man, you and your girl, you and your child, you and your friend. I'm saying you. This is all about being selfish. This is all about getting in tune with you, getting to know you, loving on you, okay? Y'all know me. You know my saying, okay? Love yourself more than you expect to be loved by anyone else. If I don't love me more, then how can I expect anyone else to love me? I would say to the next level. Seriously, I love me most, all right? And when somebody else comes into my arena, then you must love me too. And if you don't, guess what? It's okay. It is quite all right. Because just as I don't expect you to lose any sleep over me, I will not lose any over you. I will continue to love me most. Okay? Y'all know my name, Luvinmesuhme, because I do. All right? Trauma care. Don't just assume, people, that a person knows something. Or when you see somebody, I'm going to use this because this is where we are right now. When you see someone not wearing a mask, yeah, I know that one kind of hits hard, all right? But when you see someone not wearing a mask, instead of looking at them and saying, what's wrong with them? Don't they know that this is going on and blah, blah, blah? Again, what happened? There could be some childhood trauma that takes place when they even think about putting something over their face. What if they've been smothered before? What if somebody, has tried to smother them before, strangle them before, something of that nature? And I understand this whole entire pandemic, okay? But there's other face coverings that could be used besides the mask, okay? So let's not get so upset with people before even knowing who they are, what they've been through, and why they do what they do. Okay, because childhood trauma and trauma, not even from a childhood, okay? Maybe a person was in a car accident, okay? Maybe they were jumped, okay? Something traumatic takes place, or something traumatic has taken place, and I'm sure in each and every one of our lives at some point in time, and it just takes something to trigger it, to make you say, oh, wait, all right? Saying that to say, don't judge anyone. All right. Get to know a person before you throw out your judgments. All right. Don't do that. You don't want to be judged. Don't judge anyone else. Trauma is real. Trauma is not something that we want to have. Okay. Trauma is something that happened to us that has caused us to become a certain way. All right. That's just it. All right. And there's many different types of trauma. Learn about it. Okay. Educate yourself. You know what? You're in the house, you're in quarantine, or you're receiving unemployment because you're not working for whatever reason, or you're just not working. Okay. Well, they are offering a whole lot of free online classes right now at many different universities. Take this time to educate yourself. All right. Business coaching. Let me tell you something about the businesses, you guys. Well, not about the businesses. This is to my presidents, CEOs, managers, team leads, supervisors, all you guys. Let me tell you something. If you see your employee coming to work every day, doing the job to the best of their ability, and just performing well, okay, acknowledge them. Acknowledge them. Okay, thank you. I see you. Good job. Oh my God, that was so nice. You look nice. You really look nice. Did you do something with your hair? Okay, girl, is that a new outfit? All right, now you're looking dapper over there. Okay, look at you. You must have had a good night. You'd be amazed at how far an acknowledgement can go. You'd be amazed. You see your whole team putting in work, and you know that so-and-so just had a baby, and this person is having problems at home and things like that, but they're still performing to the best of their ability, and their productivity is looking nice, and they're just there wearing a mask. Talk to them. Ask them, hey, you okay? Is everything all right? And try not to do it in front of people, because when you do it in front of people, people will close up and be, no, I'm good. And they're dying on the inside. Okay? Acknowledge them off to the side. Well, you know, if you ever need to talk about anything, I got you. All right? And I mean anything. All right? Whatever's going on, you're safe with me. Do that. All right? You see your whole team working, they busting their behind to make sure your money come in right. I dare you to walk into that office with a box of donuts, a fruit platter, a vegetable platter, just something to say, I see you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay? And also, employees, just because your superior, your higher up, may seem to have an attitude with you, understand that it's not always about you. Okay? And having that someone to talk to, someone to support you, it even applies to them. All right? I mean, think about it. They go to work every day, and they're probably sitting back like, damn, who can I talk to? You know, my husband came home drunk, or my wife, you know, she's battling drugs, or, you know, our children, whatever, my baby is ill, you know, my mom, you know, things like that. We're all human, and we're all going through some things. All right. And we all need to be mindful of that. Okay. So businesses, recognize that your employees are people. They are people too. And they need that love and support. They need that motivation. All right. And employees, same thing. Just because you're the employee and this person is your team lead or your supervisor doesn't mean you can't provide some support, because guess what? You have gifts too outside of that job. Okay. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys. All right. And if at any time you're like, you know what, I just don't trust it here. You know, I don't trust the person. You just need that support. You need somebody to help you to get through. Again, my name is Life Coach Bridget. My specialties are relationships, parenting, self-care, trauma care, and business coaching. All right. I am here to provide you with the tools required in order for you to win. Okay. Because in my eyes, you guys are winners. I don't care what's going on around you. All right. That's just an obstacle that's trying to block your view. That's trying to keep you from focusing on the big prize. That's trying to discourage you and tell you that you can't do it. It's not going to work. And then trying to give you all the reasons why it's not going to work. All right. And I need you to know that whatever is embedded in you, whatever God has put in you, whatever your gift, your talent is, bring it to the forefront. All right. Whatever it is. Whatever issues you're having with your child, okay? Trust me, our children are listening. They really, really are. You just won't know it, or you won't see it until they get out on their own and it's time for them to use it. So don't think that the words you're saying are in vain, because they're not, okay? Those kids are listening. Those children are listening. Those young adults are listening. And they will apply it, okay, when it's time to. Okay, timing is everything. All right, so don't think that what you're doing is in vain. Seriously, okay? I'm here for you. All right, self-care. I want you guys to take care of yourselves. 2021 and beyond, we're going to soar. Like I said in the previous video, we're going to soar like never before. All right, this is your time to shine. Okay, I want you to to know that I'm here for you, and as well for trauma care and business coaching as well. I got you guys. All right. In the meantime, happy 2021 and beyond. This is my tea. Okay. And I'm here to meet you. Meet three. Motivate, encourage, empower, embrace. You guys also make sure you look down in the description. That's where I put all my contact information as well as my websites. We are optimistic as well as BridgetHomies and Home Away from Home. All right? All right. Well, I love you guys to life and beyond, and I will see you again soon. Again, me three. Motivate, encourage, empower, embrace, because that's what I do. I love you guys.